Merit is an opportunity.
Explosion of ideas and methodology and tools and support.
In a professional sense, kind of transformative, mind-blowing.
Getting a lot of information about technology and how to engage students the best way that we can with all the different kinds of resources.
The Merit, Making Education Relevant and Interactive Through Technology program is the KCI's premier technology-focused professional development program. Merit is a research-based educator development program designed to help teachers bolster their curriculum with technology-enhanced learning activities to motivate, challenge, and inspire the diverse learners and leaders of the future.
What we're trying to do is teach teachers how to better work with their students. There's still too much teaching directly in a more of a lecture model, or more of a sage on the stage instead of as an instructional coach. And we were trying to change that so that students are working more on their critical thinking skills, their collaboration, their group processes.
It has been just a total immersion, almost in a second language for me. I've learned about so many different kind of tools and applications that I'm literally sort of teeming with new information.
I have so many resources that my bookmarks in all my resource files are so full, and every day my brain is like, oh my gosh, that's a great idea.
A lot of what we want to see happen is to have teachers begin to see that they are much closer to being able to use different technologies for great outcomes in their classes than they think. A lot of teachers think they're this far away from being able to do it, and they're here.
It's just been really phenomenal to just see all the different tools that are available that are free for us to use with our students, and just really thinking about ways we can actually integrate it into both our teaching and also our staff development, and just also having time to work on that where we have experts who are able to help us through different challenges we're facing and being able to kind of network with other educators.
Merit is structured much differently than most other technology programs that teachers would participate in, primarily because our instructors are classroom-based teachers who have firsthand knowledge and experience in using these technologies with their students.
You're not just coming in here and listening to somebody else do something that's amazing. You're having something presented to you, and then you're required to make. And I think that is amazing. I've been to any number of in-services or experiences where you listen to an expert and they might be fantastic, but it really is this one-sided model where one person just talks and you just listen. And that's, to me, not as effective as a learner. And so I certainly don't want to do that for my students, because then I shift from being that learner to being the teacher. I want to make sure that I'm bringing them along as kind of a creator or a curator of content as well.
So I've noticed that every presenter is a good educator, and it's a way to watch other people model good teaching again, to bring that in for your own students.
Participants have the opportunity to learn to use and contribute to a variety of resources for collaboration, and are required to design projects, not simply to provide dynamic learning experiences for their students, but also create open educational resources that will be of value to other teachers and students near and far.
I have reformatted, redesigned a lot of the activities they do in the classroom so that they're in charge, and tried to bring in aspects where they can direct their own learning according to how they're understanding the material they need to understand.
You know, either they'll have teachers at high school who are asking them to use these things, and hopefully the teachers will be excited. That's like, oh my gosh, you guys, or they're going to sort of demand of their teachers. It's like, hey, can't I create a video for you of this, or can't I create a this for you on that?
We wanted to know, bringing people in, that you are ready to be kind of a voice for change. Because if you go do great things in your classroom, well, that's nice, but that's not nearly as interesting to us as essentially building a core of people who are talking about fascinating possibilities in such a way that it will affect others as well. That way the benefits of the program go well beyond just the participants.
Merit significantly increases program participants' skill and confidence to choose and use technology to fundamentally change their teaching practice. Typically, participants come to the program with a 30 to 35% confidence level. Post-program, they report between 90 and 100% confidence level to choose and use technology appropriately in their classrooms.
come out at the end of it feeling so much more confident about trying new things. So even if you don't necessarily master something, you feel more inspired and willing to give it a go.
I think that the ultimate thing that I will take away from this 2-week period is that education can and should be the facilitation of creation.
And I think I'm going to change a lot of what I do in my classroom. I know I can't take it all, but I'm going to start totally different than I ever have.